Stay direct to control. I don't want to take any calls. Only status and options. All of them. Everything.
On it. The next roster have been group messaged.
And keep the media away from the control room.
Anyone else I should call? Her father.
Oh, Christ, Eddie. No, I'll call him when I'm there.
Reports of a micrometeorite are unconfirmed. So
God.
far, no further comment.
Very bleak. It had a very depressing ending, but overall, I thought it was really well done. I think the ending itself is what struck me the most, definitely. Just, floating in space all by yourself with no hope of rescue, and you see the Earth right in front of you. You see your home. It's so close and yet so far and unreachable. I thought that was just so, depressing to me, I guess, but also beautiful in its own way. I thought the effects were really well done. Very, very impressive graphics and special effects of this film, especially trying to look like you're in space and make that look believable. I bet is so hard, and it was so well done here. It was a really suspenseful film. I was on the edge of my seat with Alex. The acting was great, and the world building and the acting together really made this feel very real and very believable.
There were a lot of different things that they had kind of going on. You have this great background of like this little girl as she's growing up, and the relationship between her and her dad, and how she was so excited to do this kind of solo trip, but the realities of a solo trip into deep space as well. I really liked the kind of brought that up of her being alone in this first of its kind aircraft or spacecraft, and that if something goes wrong, like there's really no one else to lean on. You have to rely on your radios. You have to rely on the communication with Earth as a support, and to just figuring something out yourself, really. And the fact that she was still able to talk to her dad, and that was like what she was really fighting for. She was like, I kept calling. That was kind of what she really wanted. He was the one that she was talking to, not base command or anything else. And then on top of all of that going on, you also have this added layer of the kind of spearhead, and how he's kind of working through it and what he has access to. And not only just him in reaction to the situation that's happening, but also clearly there's a relationship between him and the dad of like they're clearly colleagues, or they at least know each other quite well. The dad obviously understands these aspects of space and everything like that. So there was a lot going on, and I really enjoyed that they specified and highlighted certain things between her and the dad, especially, and between the dad and the kind of spearhead commander, or the overall boss, and how that was kind of strained, obviously, as soon as something goes wrong.
This had a great stylized opening of that home video effect. I thought that was really impactful. But the transition from the home video into present day, it was a little confusing for me at first, but then I was on board with it. I think the filmmakers did a wonderful job with their sets, especially that space capsule. It was so believable. Acting was fantastic. I loved the actors in this. I thought that they did a great job. They were very believable. The story was great too. Very suspenseful, kind of kept you on the edge of your seat, wanting to find out what's happening. And you got emotionally invested in these characters too.
I enjoyed this film's premise. The fact that they have a female character as the lead, and it's an astronaut doing very important job. It's just a great premise. The setting, special effects, and costume design are very well researched, and it looks very high quality. Particularly the spaceship and all the shots from deep space and the shots to the Earth. It's beautifully put together. And the cherry on top are the performances. It's very natural. Everyone took a good look at what they wanted to accomplish, and I loved it. The final product is outstanding. The home video is a really nice touch, and the flashbacks from the characters' life before and kind of leading up to the incident are really good, and I think provide valuable context to kind of give us a sense of the whole person and their relationships. I really enjoyed the visual effects of the spaceship and space itself. I think those were really great and quite believable and fit seamlessly with the other videos.